Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's daily trade with by Ren. My name is Ren. Today is July 10th, 2026. So what we're looking at here is we're looking at a rally that is that went up. Right, so we have a bearish bull, um, and it's kind of sticking around like 753. Um, that's where I found the kind of like the support right now. Hopefully, well, I guess it's today's high, so it's more of a resistance. But it seems like it's staying above the SMA and also the volume profile for the week, and also that that hard price line at 752. So what I'm looking for right now is for my profit to get to like $8. So I've already created an order to cancel at $8. I mean to execute at $8. So I'm at $3 right now. Um, yeah. Remember, I can't really be greedy because the market can change on me really fast if I wanted to, right? So the $8, I'm looking for the market to go to 754. Again, I'm working the SPY, which is the SP 500 ETF. So what I did was I saw a buy signal right here at 6:30. The reason why it was a buy signal at 6:30 is because um, so so at 6:30, if you see that it took the sweep, right? And then if you see the 6:30 candle, depending on if it goes above or below the sweep, you kind of generally want to go with that direction. If I take a $2 right now, I'm up $4. Maybe I take a $3. We're working with pennies right now, guys. Pennies. Let's go. Let's go. We're going up. 20. Getting out, guys, at 20. That means I didn't. All right. So, I feel at 20. All right. I could trust it. It seems like it's going down. So currently, our high point is 53. Um, seems like we have a bearish sentiment. Are good to get in right now. Let me see if I get in right now for a bear. It's holding onto the EMA. So now it decides to go up. See buy signal. We have the buy signal right there. Tell me to buy. Let's buy. Probably like the buy signal. If we're gonna follow the 15-minute trend, we look like we're overbought, right? So now we're not overbought anymore because they took a dip. Yeah, see, but then you have this bullish going downward. The VIX, yeah, I'm gonna sell. All right, that's it. I'm gonna short, guys. All right, we shorted the position at 52 at what do you call that? At 752. All right, let's take it home, guys. Let's take it home. This is where we're gonna take it home. I'm probably just gonna sit here half a day and watch the market tank. And if it doesn't tank, then get what I get. But I feel like, oh dang, now it doesn't take. Now it starts pumping. Well, I mean, 752 is pretty strong. It's pretty strong. I mean, especially 753, right? So, and it's Friday, so we have everything working against the uh, the market. So we should we should we should be good. Every time I make a move, man, it does something else. I think back then my buddy was like, "Man, Ren, I do everything opposite you say." Right? This dude made a lot of money. Here you go, guys. There's a full disclaimer. Don't take my advice. No, but I was like, even back then, I was like super technical too. I was like, dude, look at the patterns, bro. Bro, look at the patterns. Look at the patterns, man. Trust me, dude. Look at the patterns. So that's why, like nowadays, I don't follow the patterns because I mean, I follow the movements, but not like like oh, dude, look at that uh, converging wedge, or you know what I mean, or look at that channel, or look at that you know, I'm seeing three intersections. It doesn't move like that, guys. Just trust me. Like traders know it don't move like that. Look at that random dump, right? Like, look, if someone would have had it right here, right, they could have pulled out anytime. It was even just like, oh, boom, coming back, right? I mean, it was pretty fast, but I think they could have pulled it right here. You know what I mean? Quick money, quick money. Yeah, so got it in the money. It's moving out of the money, right? And that's where I'm seeing my growth. If you get it out the money, but it goes into the money, you can see that you start off with poor growth, right? Not poor growth, poor what do you call that? You start off with poor initial, like a poor start, and then and then it doesn't go your way, and then what happens is you just keep seeing it going down and down and down and down, right? You don't want to stay out of the money, but that just keeps coming towards the money. Yeah. So and then you got time to get working against you, right? So you got to put out all in your brain, right? So you have two negatives going against you. So that's why it's harder, you know. When you're in the money and you can predict the market movements, then you're more likely to have a better outcome on your prediction, right? So remember, I stepped out to the 15-minute time frame to check to see what kind of future movement. We're not even talking about like a whole day. We're talking about a whole 15 minutes. You know what I mean? Within 15 minutes, what is it going to do, right? So in 15 minutes, I'm looking at it to be bearish. So then I'm just like, okay, let's go back to the 1 minute. Let's change my position from a buy to a sell, right? Or from a what do you call it? From a long to a short, right? So now I'm shorting it. That's where I'm seeing my greens. And notice I don't look at any look, I don't even know what the candles are called. You know what I mean? Doji, Morningstar. I don't know which one is which. You know what I mean? I can reference some of the things I've heard, but I don't know. Two needle points. I know some of the things. Like what it's supposed to do, but from what I see, how it moves, like the only thing I can tell you about the candles is if the next candle goes above or below, it indicates a certain thing, right? Like, you get one step ahead. That's it, right? So like this one right here, right? If it goes below this, then I'm assuming the next one will go below. But it might not even go below, right? It might, just go slightly above, right? And then now you got to pay on the next candle. You're like, okay, well that's slightly above, right? It's strong enough to go above the one previous. If it's not, then you have this thing where it's like just trying to confirm something, or like, or settling down somewhere, and just like a support or whatever. That's why when people say supply and demand line, right, it doesn't make sense to me because, like, how am I supposed to understand that? You know what I mean? Like, these are price lines. How are you calling it a supply and demand? Like, come on, bro. Like, How do you relate this to a supply and demand? Ain't no one can define it like correctly, articulate it. Why is it a supply line? Why is it a demand line? Right. So you mean to tell me once it passes this line, it becomes a supply line, but if it goes below, is a demand line? Well, yeah, it's demanding it. Oh, what if demanding this one? But why would you call that a supply line? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, tell me, man. Yeah, Bill 20. All right, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back, guys. I'm only down $2 now. Let's signal. I did all that just to break even.